Hello, I'm going to go ahead and go over the course navigation for Art 101. This is the course navigation for the summer version of Art 101. And usually this course is 16 weeks over a traditional spring or fall semester. So in the summer, I have to condense all of the information down to be able to still get the main points across. So basically, as you might notice here, we're going to have homework projects due pretty much every Thursday and Sunday. Thursday, Sunday. So there's a lot of work to be done in this course. And this course happens at a really quick pace because it's only 6 weeks long. So be sure to review as much of the course information as you can before you get started on projects. That will help you with your overall grade for this course. I will be offering Zoom office hours on Mondays from 12 to 1. You can just click on this link and you should see my Zoom connection and be able to chat with me if you have questions. So the best way to communicate with me is through the inbox here. So if you click on the inbox, it takes you to the where you can send an email. Let me just move this up for a sec. You can click on compose a new email, navigate to our course, so whatever course that is. I'm teaching 3 different sections of Art 101 this summer, lots of students. So you click on the course that you're in, and then you would put my name, Diane Jones, and that would enable you to send me an email. You can put whatever the subject is and let me know what your concerns are, and then you would send that to me. So that's going to be the best way to communicate with me for the summer. Let's just move this back down. All right, so the other, again, this is the course navigation. So one way to view the course is through the modules. You can see all of the modules are built out already. There are a total of 11 modules. And again, I've posted when the due date is. So, and also you can access the modules. Everything is available on the home page. So you can see how all the weekly modules are laid out for you. So if you click on from the home page, it takes you to whatever the first page of that module is, and you just navigate through the module by clicking on the next button. So something that's important in the first module is being aware that we will have mostly discussion posts and the value of the participation and my expectations. So I would encourage you to take the minute to read this slide. Also, this goes over the introduce yourself homework, the grading for the rubric, the grading rubric for my weekly online discussions, and then just some thoughts about how I want to create a very safe and respectful environment for this online course. Most of the discussion posts throughout this semester will require that you embed an image. So if you're not familiar with how to do that, you're probably going to want to watch this video where I go over how to do that. And there's also some links on the Canvas site that will help you as well. But you do need to learn how to embed an image. It's going to be a really important part of the homework for this semester. I've created a classroom cafe discussion board. So if you want to have connections with your classmates outside of the course structure, I've just included this as a kind of a fun space for you to gather and share ideas. So we're still in Module 1, so some information about me. This is just a short video. It is a video that I made for the normal semester where I usually have some face-to-face office hours, but I won't be offering that over the summer, but everything else in the video is still relevant. Some information about the value of looking at art, and anytime you see a video, it's required for you to watch. So this is a 2-minute video that I'd like for you to check out. This is a great, something that we'll be discussing a little bit and you'll be referencing throughout the semester is this concept called visual analysis. and it's a way to learn how to talk about art. So you're going to want to watch this video, and it's going to give you some great information about these concepts of using some of the language for talking about the formal structure and the compositional elements of an artwork. So this video is about 10 minutes, and it's required that you watch it. Another video, it's about 4 minutes long, on symbolism, something also that we'll be referencing both for the midterm essay project and the final project. So you can watch this now and then come back to it later when you're working on those essays. Like I mentioned before, visual analysis is something that is important, I think, when it comes to the content of this course. So you're going to want to review these 4 types of investigation, and we'll reference these again for the midterm and final project. And then this gets into, so for your first homework projects are due on Thursday, June 18th, which is just a few days away. So you need to get on all of these projects, because we're not only doing a simple introduce yourself, but we're also jumping right in to the prehistoric art course information. So here's a video that navigates that learning unit, and these are the requirements that will be a part of this first learning unit that's due on June 18th. So you're going to want to watch this video and prepare yourself for what to be navigating for the first learning unit. So the first learning unit's a little bit different in the sense that there's some course policies and kind of 2 learning units sort of mesh together. Concepts about visual analysis and concepts about prehistoric art. So you're going to want to review all that information for the first learning unit. The rest of the class, the learning units will be very similar. There will be an instructor's introduction, then it will move into either the summary and the deadlines or a learning unit introduction, a timeline, some interesting videos. But let me just go through that. But you'll notice if you click and open any of the modules that there's this similarity and there's a structure to each module where there's an instructor's introduction, an introduction to the learning unit, the summary and deadlines, the timeline, the required readings, the videos that you're going to want to listen to. And you'll see how that's the same thing over each learning unit. So there's some regularity to this course, which I hopefully you'll find will be helpful. So let's look at Module 3, Egyptian Culture and Art. It's due Thursday, June 25th. And this is just a 3-minute introduction to the learning unit. So you always want to start each learning unit by watching one of these instructor's introduction videos. And then that will move into just an introduction of the learning unit, just a basic overview, and then also a video. This is an 8-minute video that you'll want to watch that gives you a great overview of the ancient Egyptian art. That flows into the summary and deadlines, and you'll notice these are links. Anytime there's something blue throughout the course, you'll know that that either takes you to a page with the required readings. And the required readings are free. I've set it up through Lumen Learning. So you'll click on the link and it'll take you to the required readings. There's usually maybe 3 or 4 different segments on the Lumen Learning website. Excuse me. One of the things that I'll talk about in a minute is the terms and concepts, and they come straight from these readings. So when it comes to navigating some of the course information, for example, the vocabulary homework that you'll have each module, you'll see these terms come directly from your reading. So you'll be able to find the definition within your readings. Let me just get back to where we were for the Egyptian. We were under the summary and deadlines. And then most modules, there will be some sort of an essay and some sort of a vocabulary project. So I'll talk about that in just a sec. So again, you're just always wanting to click through on the next button, just like you were turning the pages of a book. Each learning unit has some sort of a timeline. And again, if there are links, that's going to take you off the Canvas website, most likely to some sort of a website that will define. And a lot of these you can actually listen to the article, which might help you with pronunciation or just having a better understanding of the information. Moving on to the next page. Again, these are the required readings that take you to the Lumen website. This is the instructor's lecture that I've created. I always try to tell you how long they are so you're prepared. It's 42 minutes. It's a YouTube video that you can go through, and I talk about the concepts that I think are important for the homework projects and for you to know about the Egyptian culture and art. And here's a PDF if you want to navigate and reference that after you've watched the video. Like I said before, each learning unit will have new terms, concepts, and vocabulary, and usually these words come straight from your reading. And here's more helpful links if you're looking for ways to talk about these terms and having more language. I've included links that will help you both for the learning units, for the learning concepts that are being covered, and also for the homework. Most learning units, you'll also have a bunch of helpful links, so you can reference these if necessary for the homework, your midterm project as well. And then the details for the, like I said before, each learning unit you have usually some sort of an essay project due, along with a vocabulary. Now, this, like I said before, most of this course information has been built out for a traditional semester. And that means that during a traditional semester, the homework is usually due on a Sunday. So I didn't remake every single video that I have spent a lot of time making. I've only remade a handful for the summer course. So when you come across any time if it says a Sunday, I try to indicate that actually this homework project is due on a Thursday, not a Sunday. So just make a note of that and always be mindful of the dates on Canvas. But these videos will help you to know what the requirements are and the prompts that are due for the assignment. And I always include videos that will help you with each homework project. You don't have to watch them all, but I try to include as many as possible to give you a foundation of something to write about. And then most learning units also, there is some sort of a vocabulary. Again, there's a video that would indicate, and always follow the dates available on Canvas. So that gives you a sense of what a module looks like and different ways to access information in the course. Under announcements, there's just basic information again about embedding images, which is very important. And there's also a link if you need to download Microsoft Office for free as a student. Here's a link to that. You're going to want to be responsible for checking your grades throughout this summer semester. If you're missing assignments, you need to email me right away so we can work on getting some sort of partial credit for missed projects. A 0 in your overall grade can really have an impact. The syllabus is available for you to review. And basically, I just want you to be able to hopefully easily navigate the information in this course. But if you are coming up with any questions, I'm here to help you, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And again, please email me via the Canvas inbox messaging system. When you do that, I then know exactly what class you're in, and I'll be able to help you much quicker. If you just send me an email on the SMCC Skyline email, I won't know what class you're in, and it might take me longer to get back to you. So keep me posted with any questions, and I look forward to this very fast 6-week summer session with you. Thank you.